Good evening, 35-day Danners, and welcome to this epic challenge seminar, formerly known as Ask Dan. So as you can see from the social media, you'll notice that I've merged Stressless Saturdays into one massive Ask Dan component where we talk about fitness, nutrition, mindset, and challenges that come up throughout the week or throughout your health and fitness journey. One of the things I hear more, probably about 8 to 10 times in a week is, Dan, I don't have time. I just don't have time to meal prep. I just don't have time to do morning rituals. I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to do multiple things, right? So I don't have time to watch webinars, but I can always catch up later. But basically, so I want to talk about this challenge. And yes, we all don't have time and we all have lives and demanding lifestyles, massive hectic work schedules. Excuse me. So basically what I mean is that I don't have time. Now, if you've got, a hectic work, I've been at before where I've had 2 jobs and I, run a business, and it's just crazy. Your mornings start at like 5 a.m. and they finish at 11 p.m. 5 days a week. And then the last thing you're doing is paperwork on the Saturdays and the Sundays, right? And you just want to relax and recharge because I'm all for balance and all that. So how do we create time? More importantly, what can we do to actually show us how much time we have? Now, awareness is a big thing, right? So if you're aware of how much time you have, you can make the most of it and have a more proactive and more effective day. What I mean by that is, the first thing that I tend to do is when I think to myself, I'm out of time, I don't have time, blah, 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 I basically want to get myself a diary or a calendar. And what this enables me to do is whatever tasks that I think I need to complete, go into the diary. So for example, on Monday morning, I've got my morning ritual that goes for 15 to 20 minutes. So I allocate half an hour there. By the time you get up, dawdle around, blah, 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 allocate a half an hour slot there. And then, my travel to work, it might be, 40 minutes or half an hour, do whatever. And then it might be, a morning workout, whatever I have then. Travel to work and then, the full work day and then travel back from work and, go home and prepare for my workout, pack my bags, head to the gym, do what I need to do, and then prepare for my clients afterwards, right? The accountability sessions or the coaching sessions, whatever it may be. So what this enables me to do is see holistically exactly how my day works. Because although we think we know what we've got on and we create ourselves a little mind schedule, when you see it on paper or when you see it on the calendar, you actually find out how much time you have. For example, I thought I had a fully crack a day where 5 a.m. start to 11 p.m. But what I really found out was, between 12:30 to 1 o'clock and between 4:30 to 6 o'clock, I had a slot where I was free, where I thought I was busy, right? So immediately I identified that there were the gaps in my day for that particular day that I was using as an example. And therefore, if I look, I've actually got a 2-hour spare slot between these busy day of mine. So the I don't have time challenge for me was immediately rectified by being able to holistically see from a bird's eye view, okay, look, this is what my week looks like. I have slots here, for available time that I'm not busy. So the second thing I did, and which really, really basically erased this challenge of having no time, was give each task a priority, right? So I'm a visual person, so I visualize based on colors, and a traffic light is a good indicator for me of the, what's priority. So massive red would be like super priority, it's got to get done, it has to get done that day. Amber would be like, yeah, medium priority, I should get it done, but it's really, it's only if I'm running out of red categories or category value 2, then I'll move on. And obviously the green for me is like, what, if I have time during my slot or if it's in the calendar, I'll get to it as long as priority 1 and 2 have been taken care of or have been completed. What that does is it actually gives you an idea of what you can and can't change. For example, I can't change my work schedule because they're my allocated hours. So that to me is a red category. I must be at a certain work at a certain time of the day. So that's a priority run, right? But between 12:30 and 1 o'clock, I have a lunch break. I can do, like a webinar, or I can do a coaching session in that half an hour or whatever it may be. So that slot becomes available for me. Then my travel time between between work and home, I have a 45-minute gap, we'll say half an hour to 45 minutes. So I could potentially do like another coaching session there, or I could do, could do a mindset ritual in there, meditate on my way home because I'm driving. Probably don't meditate too hard because you might fall asleep at the wheel, or you might zone out. You still want to be focusing while driving, so I don't recommend that. And then when I get home, I've got that half an hour slot where, I'm getting ready to go to the gym, but getting ready to go to the gym could be pushed back by, having a coaching session, or if I've got a client or whatever it may be. So allocating a priority to the task ensures that I can visually see what I can and need to change at any given time. So again, if I look at my week and, half my week is red and amber, and then the other half is green, well then if a priority 1 task comes in, I can easily just negate a green task or a value 3 task to make up for this priority task. And that way it just makes it visually, you see a visual prioritization, and you can organize your calendar to have more effective use of your time, right? Even if I've got a half an hour slot where I'm just Netflixing, right? Netflixing is a priority 3 for me. It's just to relax. I do recommend it. Like I have a mandatory fun zone where, for a couple of hours a week, I'll just do whatever I want, where it's, whatever it is, even if it's just YouTube surfing, personal development, some training about articles, nutrition, mindset, whatever it may be. It's just my fun zone is where I zone out, noise cancelling headphones, whatever. I just take myself away from any situation, get into my zone, and, half an hour, 1 hour zone out, whatever I've allocated to myself for the fun zone. So that's the second task is to give each task, the second point is to give each task a priority, a value of 1, 2, or 3. Value 1 priority being priority 1, which has to get done that day or has to get done during that time slot. A value 2 is an amber, which is like a yellow. If you think of the traffic light, if you've got time to stop, you should stop. But if not, you should get it done as long as you don't have any priority 1s, but it can be pushed back if it needs to. And a priority 3 is like, look, this is some spare time. It's a nice to get done, but it's not really a priority for today, so it can be pushed back. So that's the second thing that I really do, and I'm a visual person, so it really, really helps me. I mean, you guys can choose your own colors, whatever resonates with you. And the third thing is that I always allocate the expected duration plus 10 to 15%. So for example, if I've allocated 45 minutes for my workout and I've timed myself before and I know this entire workout's going to take 45 minutes, I'll allocate an hour, right? So I'll allocate an hour, because you never know. You go to the gym might be super packed. You'll go to, you might do an outdoor workout. There might be a bit of traffic on the way there. Whatever the case may be, you've given yourself a 15-minute buffer. So allocating an expected duration of the task enables you to use your time more effectively. Now, if you get your task done in 45 minutes, well, then you've got another 15-minute buffer to either have another task in there or to just have fun zone, right? 15 minutes, zone out, do whatever, grab yourself a coffee, grab yourself a snack, do whatever it is that you like. But giving yourself an expected duration of the task just makes the best use of your time. Obviously, there's only 24 hours a day, right? So if I'm sleeping, I'm trying to sleep for 6 to 8 hours every night. That leaves me with 18 to 16 hours to play with. Now, obviously, you don't want to be go 5, 6, 7 days a week for 16 to 18 hours, right? But you want to make sure that if you're go for 10 hours, you're using those 10 hours super, super effectively and you're getting tasks done. And I found that this was the best way where I got the tasks done. And so this is my only advice to you guys out there that want to start a health and fitness journey, that really say to me all the time, Dan, I don't have time, right? I've got a solution to every one of your problems, because you got to remember, I was in that boat. I gave myself every excuse under the sun. That's why I've written this program, and I've developed like a world-class program where it's super elastic to fit your lifestyle, right? So it's not cookie cutter. It's not going to be like, oh, this is your training regime, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., then you got to do your cardio at 12. It's none of that, right? So it's actually super elastic in the sense that you can be you, get the results that you want, and still be you and love doing it during the process. Like, that's the ultimate goal, right? Changing lives is the mission, but having fun with it and just enjoying what you do is the ultimate goal. So guys, that's how I overcome the I don't have time challenge. And that's how I tell exactly one of my clients, when I pick up a new client, they're like, Dan, look, we really can't train, 40 minutes today, or we can't train, 3 times a week for an hour, whatever it may be, whatever their fitness goals are, whatever I've aligned their goals and their workouts to be. I turn around and say, okay, the first task I do in the exercise, I give them a worksheet with a blank piece of paper that looks like a calendar. And I say, okay, look, first of all, plug in the previous 7 days where the activities that you've had, or you can start midweek. So the previous 3 days and the next 4 days, what you have on this piece of paper. And literally 9 times out of 10, people will come back to me and say, actually, I actually have a slot Tuesday at 6 a.m. because I'm up at 5:30 anyway because of the kids or whatever the reasoning may be. I have a slot at 6 a.m. so I can actually do a workout between 6 and 6:45 at home because, you know, I have that slot free or whatever it may be. And then I've actually got a Thursday night slot and a Saturday morning slot. So there's my 3 days a week. And you can visually see really quickly how much time you actually have. So it's for those people that say, I don't have time. I'm yet to find somebody that doesn't have time to improve their health and fitness, guys. So you got to remember, the more time you don't have now, the more time it's going to take later on, the less time you're going to have later on, right? So unfortunately, it's just one of those things where you have to prioritize. If you prioritize your health and fitness, or if you prioritize your health and your wellness, you're actually going to be more energetic and more productive throughout your days, and more and you're going to be live longer potentially, right? So science-based comment there. So guys, unfortunately, we've come to an end on tonight's webinar. I do apologize for a little bit of a late start. Other matters came into priority, Amber. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is a massive challenge, so it's something that you guys will need to have come on. You will need to overcome yourselves, but feel free to reach out. You know, if you do believe that you don't have time and you need me to help you out with some scheduling and some organizing, I'm more than happy to do that. But all I ask is for just send me a message and be like, hey, Dan, I'm one of those people that don't have time, and I'll give you a call and we can chase that one up. So until next time, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Stick to the plan for all my premium clients on the program. Remember, it's midweek check-in today, and it's also Sunday, where you're going to be posting your results. The program has changed, as you guys have noticed. It's a little bit more. There's a little bit more nutrition content in there, where you've got more flexibility and some more recipes that I've added to the nutrition database. So until next time, have a great week, and I'll catch you later. Stay hydrated for these hot days coming up. See ya.